You've been at this for a long time. You get concrete, practical results for your clients. You're skilled, you're experienced, you're respected, and you're excellent at what you do. And that is no longer enough. You have a deeper, transformational aspect to your work. That's how you really want to do what you do. It's different from how the rest of your profession does things. It's energetic, it's holistic, it's revolutionary, even. And it doesn't seem to fit, at least not in the ordinary way. So you've discounted it and you've kept it relatively hidden. But you can see how your profession needs it and how you need it. You can no longer live with your talent, creativity, and depth wasted. You can no longer be disconnected from your own deeply felt sense of self. And you cannot keep reaching outside of yourself for guidance. You've been identified as a leader your entire life. And yet, right now, you cannot seem to get the work you really want to do, the work you know you are meant to do, out into the world. What you've always done is no longer working. What has made you excel and succeed up until now seems to be failing you here. Something is different. You cannot problem solve your way out of it. And you feel like you've lost your agency to affect a result. But somehow, only with this, you're perplexed, you're frustrated. Frankly, at times, you're defeated and feel a little foolish because you're not new at this. You've created successful bodies of work before. You've started and built and run a business or businesses. Hell, you're running a business now. But things seemed easier or at least more straightforward. What about this time is so challenging? You've done all the work. You've done the strategic work. You've done the deeper work. You know where many or all of your patterns come from. But what's at the root of it and how to reach that root and finally shift it remains elusive. That is the most maddening part. It's slippery and amorphous. You cannot seem to name it and you can't quite reach it. When you go looking for it, you can't seem to find it. I invite you to join me in an upcoming One Thing workshop to find it and name it and begin to untangle it to glean the gift of its wisdom. Because it's calling you into something deeper that has the power to really change everything. You might simply need a different tool to get there. I'm Rebecca Ramadevi Preen, a business advisor, spiritual teacher, and attorney, and your host of the Sacred and Strategic podcast. I mentor visionary women to integrate the sacred and strategic parts of your work through spiritual practice, intellectual property strategy, and business model design without sacrificing financial stability or professional respect. I invite you to join me for a 90-minute group experience or a private intensive to get clear on the one thing at the root of what distracts and derails you, gently and swiftly. You will learn why there is only one thing that's distracting and derailing you from your life's work, and why your current practices likely aren't untangling it. You will craft the inquiry and the intention that will most powerfully get you clear on what's at the root of it. Together, we will practice a simple one-syllable Sanskrit mantra to get clear on what that one thing is for you and begin to untangle it. And you will receive my insight and guidance through my listening down to your subtle energy vibration on how to best untangle that one thing for you. You will feel immediate relief at naming what that one thing is for you, and through a real time, energetic, often physical, mental, and emotional shift within you. And it will catalyze deeper transformation, often beyond words or your initial comprehension, that will unfold over time. Clients tell me that they experience profound transformation and release from the moment the session begins. And that its impact continues to ripple through and reveal itself weeks, months, and even years later. When we work energetically at the root, it really can be that simple. I would love to work with you in this first step to get clear on the one thing at the root of it for you. Links are in the show notes to register for the next One Thing workshop or to schedule a private One Thing intensive. This is an excerpt from my book, This Again, Untangle the Root of What Distracts and Derails You from Your Life's Work, available as paperback, ebook, or audiobook.